What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel Imagining Tech. So today is a very historic day. Excuse me in advance because I am sick. I've been feeling terrible all day. I got my little emergency mix right here. Hopefully I can kick it, but it's that time of year. I'd rather get sick now than later, so it is what it is. But yeah, today is a historic day because we just successfully launched the release of EOS version 1.8. I was able, because I had to work earlier, but I was able to look on my phone. I was following EOS Nation. I'm subscribed to their channel. If you're not subscribed to their channel, go ahead and subscribe right now. I'll leave a link in the description box below. But they were covering the event live. A whole bunch of block producers were coordinating and live streaming the event. And it went off pretty smoothly with the exception of the Bitfinex exchange. They were dropping blocks. And what ended up happening was they got voted out of the top 21. So, beautiful. Operational excellence. This is what we're looking for in EOS, for all the problems that we've complained that are real issues, but more, like I said, they haven't really caused us any operational failures yet. If somebody's not producing blocks, at least now we have Reg Producer, which is going to allow us to get rid of that bad actor who's not doing their job to contribute to the overall health of the network. EOS 1.8 is going to bring a host of new upgrades. The main one being that now your dApp developers are going to be able to delegate network resources for their dApps, so that way users of the EOS network don't ever have to pay for resources. They don't ever have to learn about RAM. They don't ever have to learn about CPU or net, because these are things that the average user this will block the average user from using the product and using the protocol. And we want to make the switch between decentralized apps and apps as seamless as possible, so that the end user has no idea that they're using a decentralized application. So this is a huge step, in my opinion, in the right direction. Like I said, the software was passed. Now we're just going to see everything get implemented, because everybody has upgraded their nodes, so we're all good to go. So now over the next couple months, it's going to be all about seeing what 1.8 can do, seeing all the benefits it can bring. If there's anything that needs to be potentially fixed, any potential bugs, well, then we'll have Ethereum 2.0 to pretty much take care of all those things. But so far, I'm super excited to say that 1.8 looks good. Like I said, everybody's up to date on the network. Telos, the EOS side network, plans to do their upgrade in a couple of days, I believe the 26th, so they'll be getting 1.8 functionality. And everything, I'm just highly impressed. Like, I'm back to just being highly impressed with not only EOS, but the EOS community. And I just been thinking a lot about it lately, and really, what's so beautiful about these open source projects like EOS is that with every update that goes through, it just makes the whole network just potentially infinitely stronger. Because if anything were to happen, God forbid, to the software, like, there's no reason we can't scratch it and just use a Telos network or something like that. Like, God forbid, but the framework is the same. Potentially, like, it's open source, so realistically, yes, funds would be lost, and it wouldn't be ideal, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying the unstoppable nature of the EOS framework is you just can't go back. We just, we're going to constantly keep going forward with every new update, every new push, every new innovation, every new patent that gets filed. These are amazing things, and I'm almost 100% sure I can envision a reality where we have platforms like Voice, and they're going to launch on not only the EOS mainnet, but also several side chains. And I'm sure that we'll have, like, maybe one day, like, a redundancy in chains. So if for whatever reason like we needed more scalability, which it doesn't really look like we're going to need, because the EOS mainnet is proving to scale quite well. Actually, it's doing thousands of transactions per second. But for just whatever reason, if we needed some sort of redundancy, there's no reason we couldn't have multiple implementations of certain applications running on certain side chains. If EOS, for whatever reason, the framework wanted to enter the DeFi game a little bit and take some of that Ethereum market share, there's no reason, I don't see a reason why they couldn't use another implementation, and make it more redundant, just to make everything a little bit more secure, because everything about blockchains is all about the trilemma problem. It's all about decentralization, security, and speed, or scalability. And it looks like EOS is doing fine in scalability and speed. Security, it seems to be doing fine as well. A lot of people, there are those who would argue that EOS is too centralized, and maybe there shouldn't be so many BPs in China. But again, like, there's ways around that, and that's why I'm happy that there's so many different solutions. There's so many different things that we can do to increase all three of those aspects. So you don't have to really depend and rely on one, chain to be 100% of all those things. We have Ethereum, we have EOS, we have Telos, we have Werbly. We have all these different side chains that can potentially do different things better than others. But EOS is proven today with this update release that it is a functional blockchain. And although the market is down right now, I do expect at some point in the next couple months that the market will factor in this news. The market will see that EOS is a real product, and I hope that in the future soon they will start getting a higher valuation. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna go get some rest. Peace.